Wear bomb shorts or wear like pant and bra.
That's the problem. The problem is that you can't dress as you want in Lagos. Like, it's weird.
I'm kind of encouraging you today to wear pants and bra, okay? If it's very hot. Wear that like bra.
Hi, Harry. What's up?
Alright. I'm trying to enjoy my life today.
Today's video is about the things that we miss about our home country. I think we have about 10 things that I would like to talk to you about that we miss about our home country, because I mean, if you're a newcomer to Canada, you probably can relate to these things, or if you're planning to come to Canada very soon, just prepare your mind that you're going to miss these things. Now, number one, the first thing that I miss about my home country is the people. So a little bit about myself, in case you're watching my video for the first time. Okay, both of us actually moved from Lagos, Nigeria to Canada, and anyone who has visited Lagos, Nigeria, or anyone who has lived in Lagos, Nigeria can totally relate to this. The vibe in Lagos, Nigeria is absolutely different. And I must say at this point that one thing that helps me still connect to that Lagos vibe is my social media. So I've realized that since I moved to Canada, I think I've been pretty much more active on social media than I was when I was back at home, because it still reminds me of, you know, our lifestyle back at home. You know, the vibe, people are always pretty much always happy, always Nigerians can dance.
Like that's that energy like people have when you come
back. And you know, in Nigeria, one thing that I think is pretty much remarkable is how people are able to make a joke, or not necessarily make a joke, how people are able to still find a way to laugh regardless of how tough the particular situation is. Everyone who lives in Nigeria can attest to the fact that we still have a long way to go when it comes to development, and we are not exactly where we should really be. But in the midst of all of that, we still have a very good sense of humor. You know, we still find a way to, you know, laugh and joke about it. And another thing I love about the people is that it might be a little inconveniencing, but you almost always find that neighbor or that friend to gist with when you are bored or just want someone to catch up with. But here it's not necessarily the same, because here the typical style is everyone kind of just minds their business. So you can actually live next door to someone that you've not spoken to for a very long time. But that's definitely not the case in Nigeria.
Yeah, people are like more like my neighbor right now. I don't even know her last name, to be honest.
I mean, like we know her first name.
Yeah, like we say hello, right? But we don't really like have like in-depth conversations.
Yeah,
so that's
no relationship.
No, it's just like, I mean, it's not like it's bad. It's just like a way of life.
Yeah, which is different from
people.
What we're used to.
And then one thing I think I miss would be like the dressing in Nigeria. Like, I like when people have to go for like the wedding and they spend like 2 hours dressing up, like tie your gilly, wear your agbada. Like, to be honest, right now I'm wearing like a shirt and a short.
Cozy pants.
That's what I have on, right? And probably like some slides, and that's it. But like in Nigeria, you kind of wear your cap, you wear your agbada, you wear like your trad, and it's like a very big deal. And I kind of like the dressing. And I have like some Nigerian clothes, and I wear them like once in a year, just because like no one dresses like.
You better take advantage of the summer, huh? Maybe try and wear as many as you can, because if the winter comes, you really don't have a choice.
Yeah, but like I try to go for like Nigerian occasions. Like I wear like my Nigerian dresses, like and kind of make like a very big statement. But like
I think that brings me to the next point about parties. Yeah, we love to party. Lagosians, like, we work very hard and the environment is already very stressful. So we go to work Monday to Friday, we come home very late, we're out of the house very early. So any slight opportunity to turn up,
make noise and just we'll have some drinks.
Turn up, dress up nicely, turn up and have super fun. We don't miss it for anything in the world.
No, and that's good actually. Like, and funny enough, like even in Calgary, Canada, right? When you check out the clubs here, the clubs are like really small spaces. But like go to like Nigeria, like Lagos, and there's like clubs all over the place. There's like, you have like a club with like 3 different floors, and it's just like people having fun, dancing, drinking, and just spending so much money. So I think I kind of miss that kind of vibe. Like there's like a couple of clubs here, but it's not as serious as like the Nigerian. And like actually the clubs in Calgary, you have to go home by 2 a.m. right?
Really?
Oh, okay, you have to go by 2 a.m.
Oh, I don't think I've partied to that
no, you have to go by 2 a.m. most clubs.
Wow,
like,
I didn't know that before.
Worst case scenario 3 a.m. but like in clubs in Lagos you probably stay there
party till 7 a.m. till mama calls.
Yeah, so that's kind of like the difference.
Oh, interesting. I actually did not know about that.
Like the clubs don't stay open till morning for sure. You just have to go after your work.
Nigerians don't joke with fun. We are intentional about having fun. Okay, so the next thing that I miss about Nigeria is the food. I miss the food. Guys, the truth is that you actually have access to lots of African food here because we have so many African stores. But what I noticed and what drives me crazy is that the quality is different. I recently started buying beef somewhere else, but when I first arrived, there was somewhere I used to buy beef from Walmart. And the quality, I don't know, you said you've not noticed that before, but the quality of the beef is different.
Yeah, I mean, I just eat anything, to be honest.
No, but guys, the quality of the beef is different. Another thing I struggled with was palm oil. I used to buy a lot of palm oil from the African store, but the quality is also different. It was really a struggle for me when we first arrived. When I finally found out that I can actually access many of these things in the African store, I was excited. But going to the African store, even ogbono, tastes different, right?
I mean, something else I must say I miss is probably like, well, I grew up in Lagos, so like there's this energy in Lagos, right? When you are going to work, like the conductors, like everyone is kind of like.
You miss the crazy conductors.
I'm not sure I miss the noise, but I think I just like the passion, like the hustle.
Yeah, I think
like,
that's what the word is. The
like
passion,
the passion, right?
yeah.
There's
a lot of passion behind the energy.
Yeah,
it's not just noiseless energy.
Yeah, like I mean, like I stay in Calgary and I drive to work for like I guess maybe 10-15 minutes and I'm at work. I'm not saying that's bad, but maybe once in a while I want to see like a bit of noise and a bit of.
You want to get some honking.
Yeah, like, let's go.
You can actually drive to work and not even a single person.
Oh yeah, like actually like that's interesting too because like I hadn't used my horn. Like it's
what
rude.
do you need to honk for?
Like
really?
even if there's someone in your front trying to cross the road or being so slow, like typically people just kind of allow them to do their thing.
Or just find a way to maneuver.
Yeah, to maneuver. But like to honk is like almost very rude. Or like if it's like a very serious thing, maybe you can honk. But like if it's say get off the way, I probably wouldn't honk for someone.
Yeah, if it's to save someone from danger, maybe the person something bad is about to happen, and the only way to get their attention is to honk. Yeah, but apart from that, you can drive to work and come back and not even a single honking.
I think in Lagos we kind of honk to even greet ourselves.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, hey, how far? Like,
hey, what's up? That's the way to say hi to him.
So it's definitely. I mean, I wouldn't say I miss the honking, but probably more like the energy and the passion. Like probably something I miss. So,
But some people actually miss the noise. I've heard someone say to me that whenever she travels, maybe for vacations or something, she wants to just get back to Lagos
and just like witness the noise.
Yeah, because this place is too quiet for. I don't know. Some people function better when there is pressure. When there is pressure, like when everything is easy and calm, it kind of just makes them slow. So for them to be able to be energetic, the environment around them has to be energetic, something like that. So they draw their inspiration from the outside as against from the inside.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah.
Another thing I miss is having people available to get things done for you. Canada is pro DIY. The structure is structured in a way that everyone has to like do every single thing by yourself, including pumping your tire. You come down from your car, whether it's cold or not, and you pump your tire by yourself. You go to buy fuel and you self-serve. I make my braids by myself. When there's any plumbing issue in the house, as long as it's not very serious or too advanced, you've got to try to fix it by yourself. If there is a carpentry issue, you've got to try to fix it by yourself, except it really gets out of hand and then you reach out to somebody else. Housework. The only house help you're going to get is your dishwasher.
But like I think because like labor is very cheap in Nigeria.
Very cheap. There are lots of unskilled labor. Very high amount.
But like if you get like a nanny in Canada, you probably would pay $300.
I totally miss finding people to get things done for you. Another thing I miss is that if I decide that today I want to be a celebrity, I want to glam up, I can afford everything I need to glam up, about 40 to 50K. There is makeup artist that I can pay 10 to 15K. Yeah. There is photographer I can pay for 1 hour that will give me pictures that I can post on Instagram and kill them.
Pepper them.
There is someone who's going to come to my house to tie my gilly or do my hair. Like I can move from regular to baddie in 2 hours, and everything can cost me nothing more than 40 to 50K. If I decide to be a baddie in Canada, my pocket had better be deep. Otherwise,
you'll be homeless next month.
There'll be no rent for next month.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, like I said, like labor is very cheap in Nigeria, so you can get like a lot of things.
Yeah. So you all that have access to nice tailor that can get you something done in 2 days, the makeup artist that can come to your house and do your makeup, you don't know what you have until you lose it.
Just validate it.
Show you hold it.
Yeah. I mean, I think one thing I'm going to say I miss is the beaches and the weather in Nigeria. So like,
oh yes, summer.
when I go to the beaches in Lagos in like December, but like in Calgary in December, I'm in my house in my winter jacket and trying to stay warm, right? So like it's really nice in Nigeria. Like the weather is all year round, awesome. But
you know what? I would rather the winter than the heat in Nigeria.
I think I prefer the heat.
You prefer the heat? I think I rather have the option to dress up, cover up, and enjoy the winter because the heat is crazy. Especially when there's unstable
wear bomb shorts or wear like pant and bra.
That's the problem. The problem is that you can't dress as you want in Lagos. Like it's weird.
I'm kind of encouraging you today to wear pants and bra. Okay, if it's very hot, wear that bra. But
I wish we had the freedom to wear whatever we want. Then maybe you can dress.
That would really help.
Yeah, maybe you can dress for the weather.
Yeah, I mean that would be really awesome. Well, I hope we kind of get there someday whereby we can like dress properly, and it doesn't have to like it's not even immoral per se. It's just your body you're trying to express. I'm not saying like people should be irresponsible per se, but like there's just like a way to dress properly. And
if people decide to dress inappropriate,
like why is your business?
Exactly,
right?
She really did not. Can we just mind our damn business? Yeah.
I guess it's sidebar, hey? Okay, I mean, one thing I'll say on this again is like the billing system in Nigeria. So like typically in Nigeria, like most bills are like annual bills. So like you pay your rent annually. I think your insurance is also annually, right? For like your car insurance, your vehicle insurance.
Is it annually?
I think it's annually. I think it's annually too.
Yeah. They used to pay annually.
Yeah, like so most things you pay for Nigeria is like yearly, but like in Canada it's like every month. This place you pay for your mortgage monthly, you pay for your car insurance monthly, you pay for your phone bill monthly. What else? Anything you're paying
childcare
monthly. Everything's monthly. Like so when your picture comes, you're like
before you even know what's happening, everything is gone.
Like it's all gone, right? So
if you decide to default for 1 month,
like it's gonna pile up.
Yeah, there's gonna be penalty. Like
so you have like more like monthly commitments compared to like annual commitment, right? So that's one thing I miss about Nigeria. Like I kind of get through a couple of things annually, and that's it, you're done. But like here, every month.
Okay, so for me, another thing I miss is the housing. The style of housing is actually different. One thing I miss especially is space. There's something I noticed since I moved here from house to house, the houses are a lot smaller.
It's more compact.
Yeah, more compact, a lot smaller compared to what we are used to back at home. Many of our houses back at home are custom built. You just pay an architect, pay someone, tell them what you want exactly as you want it. But here, there's so much regulation you have to be aware of. The spaces are a lot smaller, is a lot tighter.
Yeah.
It doesn't really feel like the kind of home that we're used to back at home.
Yeah, like in Nigeria, we have like these really big houses with like 7 rooms, and it's like, oh my god, this is the life. But it's just like small houses.
And then you still have space in the compound to park how many cars. One building will have like 5 cars to one family, and
like here you pay for parking sometimes.
You pay for parking per car. So imagine if you have 5 cars, you know how much you're going to be paying every month, except maybe you have your own house, of course.
Even your own house probably won't have like 5
spaces.
You probably have to have like a really, really big house.
Yeah, there's some people that probably need that large. The largest garage I think we've seen since we moved here is 3 cars.
Yeah.
And those are like the exclusive areas. Yeah, so I miss the space absolutely.
Oh yeah, space for sure. I do. Same here.
Another thing I miss for sure is the church.
Yeah.
We are Catholic, and most Catholic churches, as many of you might know, is solemn, quiet, very coordinated. But the truth is that even in that our solemnity and our coordination, I still miss the people. I miss the hymns, I miss the songs. I miss having to decide what I'm going to wear to church on Saturday night, and then waking up Sunday morning very early so I can get my makeup done and get dressed for church. And when I get to church, I can dance and sing along. But here, church is very quick.
Yeah, it's like an hour, right? Like the church is
less than an hour.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Okay, yeah, sometimes less than an hour.
Yeah.
And people wear slacks and jeans and t-shirts.
I wear like my joggers and my t-shirts and my slides, and that's it.
And sometimes the songs they sing, I'm like, why? It's not a funeral, guys. We're in mass. We are in mass. It's not a funeral. Why are we singing this kind of song? But in Nigeria, the choir is very energetic.
We are just kind of chill. Like there's no like hustle, which is fine. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's like
it's different. Yeah. So I guess priorities. What is important to you is having that calm, easy life, priority to you, then maybe it's fine. But if you're someone who likes it hot, fast, maybe this will be a very tough adjustment for someone like that. True. Okay, so that brings us to the end of today's video. Things that we miss about our home country, which happens to be Nigeria. Are you in Nigeria? Are there some things that you think you've heard before that people don't have access to here? Please leave us a comment below. Are you in Canada and there are some things that you've been having to struggle with that you already used to back at home? Please leave us a comment below. Do you want us to talk about something else that you think is also very important and probably has worried you before? Leave us a comment below. So to my next video, I don't know if Arita is going to be in my next video, but
if you pay me, I'm going to be.
Guys, you heard. So let's do this. If this video gets 1,000 views in
5 days. That's ambitious.
Very ambitious. My highest viewed video on YouTube is like 250. It's never up to 300. So if this video can do, let's say 1K view in 2 weeks, Arisa will be back.
Yeah,
Arisa also has a YouTube channel, guys. I'm going to link his YouTube channel in the description box below, called Sofa Convos.
We kind of talk about problems, talk about root causes and solutions, and it's actually a way of getting like young people together to have a conversation and actually think about solutions. So
absolutely. So if you're looking for an online community to associate yourself with, to rub minds with, Sofa Convos is definitely the place you should be.
SOFA.
No need to spell it. Don't worry, it's gonna be right here.
Write it under here.
It's gonna be here.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what it's going to be. So make sure you check out Sofa Convos. Make sure you leave us a comment below. Okay, so thank you so much, Arinze, for joining us today.
Thank you.
If you did not watch the last video that I had with Arinze, I'm going to link it right here so that you can see what we talked about. I think we talked about respect. What we understand respect to be in Nigeria.
Yes, we talked about it, and that was very exciting. So it was really
I have to commend that particular video because it got lots of views. I think it's one of my best performing video on my channel.
So you think I bring like enough value to the conversation?
Absolutely. And so many people were happy to see you on my channel. I don't know if it's because you were a fine boy. Many of the ladies were happy to see you on my channel. So hopefully this video does well as well.
Yeah.
So before you leave, do not forget to check out my other videos on my newcomer Canada experiences, because you may also find them interesting and also find them helpful as well. So till my next video, take care of yourself and remember to always be kind. Goodbye.